Madam Chair, all protocols observed. I speak on behalf of civil society of Ghana, particularly Stop TB Partnership, TV Voice, Hope for Future Generation, Webcast, and the Critical Health Association of Ghana, playing key roles in community system strengthening within the country against TB fight. As the National Board Chairman of the Stop TB Partnership, I am supposed to bring the matter to a conclusion on the theme of the 2022 celebration of the World TB Day, which is to invest in TB to save lives. Indeed, before I advocate, when you give a microphone to a pastor, you will preach the gospel. If you give it to a civil society actors like us, we will advocate, especially in the presence of the high delegations of the ministry and also representing His Excellency the President of the Republic. Before I do my advocacy, we want to recognize all the efforts of all our partners, especially Ghana Health Services and the Minister of Health, especially Honorable Minister himself. We know we'll be working with you as civil society, and we know the effort you have put in most of the time to rescue, especially the situation of shortages of cartridges in the country. We recognize the effort of all the powers that be and our development partners in all they are doing to support government and civil society to contribute to the national response of TB in Ghana. We appreciate the Global Fund and all our partners. We appreciate the effort of our gallant NGOs who are working tirelessly in the communities, collecting sputum at high risks, transporting them to laboratories and taking results back to communities, and linking people who are TB positive to treatment and care at the community level. We must agree at this point that there must be a problem, and that is why we are all calling on government, development partners, and everybody to invest in TB in order to save lives. Indeed, we appreciate the President's effort in 2018 when we called on him and he represented Ghana on the high political meeting on TB and signed on to the TB target that Ghana should be reaching between the time of 2018 to 2022. We are so grateful that the President has appended his signature to ensure that we fight TB on his own political will. Unfortunately, when he came back, we haven't had the political will in investing to address the gaps of 3 people dying of TB every day. Since the President came back, 3 people still die every day. The estimates have not changed. In fact, it's more now because of the coming of COVID. We still have more than 15,500 people estimated to be dying of TB every year. We are always in red because every day there is a funeral we have to attend of a person that died of TB. It's so serious that it's important we begin to recognize the need to invest indeed in cartridges, diagnosis. We are not having enough gene experts. We are not having enough digital X-ray machines to have better diagnosis of childhood TB. We need the minister, we need the President to bring himself down to TB as he has signed on to the target for us. We still have not been able to achieve the target as we are even ending the year. We have not achieved up to 80% of all the target. Meanwhile, the target is below the national target, which is finding 45,000 TB cases every year. And so we are calling on the President to come in to help the ministry with the political will of allocating resources to meet the gaps. If he allocates a resource, he's saving a life. We need him to ensure that, like the WHO countries have said, we are not only fulfilling our part of the counterpart financing arrangement with the Global Fund, but we are also raising other resources to invest in especially community activities. But that is where there is collection of sputum from hard to reach communities. That is where accessibility is breached. or inaccessibility is breached, that is where cutting down of catastrophic costs, which is a burden on people in Ghana who die of TB. That is where we cut it. Because the civil societies are able to go to collect sputum to transport rather than asking people to travel and spend their own money to access TB screening. So having said this, we wish to call on the President for a birthday gift. Honorable Minister, maybe I say this on your behalf, that the President will support the ministry with 1 million cartridges as a birthday gift to the World TB Day celebration today, 24th of March, 2022. Having said this, Honorable Chair, we hope the President will do everything possible to support the efforts of the agencies that are working in TB to bring a finality of ending TB in Ghana by 2030. From civil society in Ghana, we say we are fully involved. We are committed to doing our part, playing our role at the community level, advocating. We are taking TB to the office of the President, to the Minister, to Parliament to ensure that TB is discussed at all levels and resources are allocated to ensure that we end death of TB by 2030 in the country. Thank you.